Hello. Hi. Uh, Before we get started, I have to expel this thought from my head. I tried to expel it in Tristy's Discord, but it didn't fully leave my head. So here I am sharing this curse with you. The other day I was making myself laugh a lot alone in my home by singing the Sonic 2 ending theme, but replacing all the lyrics with being about the Doyless stage. And in particular, I was cracking up at we all know the Sonic 06 version of the Sonic 2 ending theme that they did, right? We all know this. We're all familiar. This particular version, I forget who the main singer is, but it does also feature Akon doing like backup ad-libs, going like, oh, and such. I was cracking myself up consistently for maybe about 24 hours, just singing to myself, we lay like lovers on the Doyless stage, and then also imagining Akon in the background going, on the Doyless stage. And it's not anything. Not really anything, but it was bringing me joy. Inexplicably, to imagine Akon singing about the Doyless stage in the background of another song. It was hard to get through that anecdote with this song in the background also. If it Zeno, I think you're right about that. I think you make a valid and beautiful point. But we're not here to talk about the Doyless stage. On the Doyless stage. I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, I can't help it. Help. Save me from the Doyless stage. Let me say my hellos. Let me say hello to Zeno. Zeno, I was also, welcome in. I was giggling at the image you posted in the Burning Ship Discord. Looks like they'll let Rick in here. That is also another source of just sitting in my apartment alone and giggling about this. Hello, Danny. Hello, Dot Level. Welcome in. Enjoy River Devil. Hello, Fire Mountain. Hello, Blob Marley. Thank you for spinning around and pointing to Dynasty. Is that every person? Is that all the people? We love River Devil round these parts. River Devil is a real hero. Howdy, Anthony. Today's goal is to get that sweet 1cc of cv3, or Akumajo Densetsu. We are playing the Japanese version. And that's awesome. I'm feeling undeservedly confident about this, and I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you exactly why I feel undeservedly confident. One, I think I shared this on a previous stream, but one, I was going through and playing and putting save states in various, points of problem so I could go back and practice later. In that particular run, where I was gathering save states, I made it all the way to the second to last level without having to continue. That felt pretty good. Then, last night, I did a practice from the Ghost Ship level, and I managed to get all the way to Dracula's second form before having to continue. The pieces are there. The pieces are real. I think that the 1cc is so real and possible and achievable, and I want to achieve it tonight. And I think I will. With your help, of course, chat room. Anytime you see Dynasty do something awesome, anytime you see him clamber over a chunk of the level, or throw a dagger, or an axe, or make a jump that many of the other characters would struggle to make due to his nuanced air control. You can come on in here and post all your Dynasties to your heart's content. This is Grant's time to shine. Hello, Mr. Taco. Thank you for the good luck. I think I will need it, ultimately. Because there is the fabled, you know, the fabled streamer debuff. The fabled streaming debuff. He's throwing it back like he's a cool guy. Yeah. Absolutely. They'll never see it coming. They're approaching from behind, and they think they've got all the advantage in the world. Little do they know. They've fallen directly into Grant's devious trap. Time to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, so I was also looking at practicing for Belmont's Revenge. But I think ultimately I'm gonna focus on the cv3 1cc. And you know, if Miracle of Miracles we get it early, I'll play a Taster's Choice Castlevania. I'll just, you know, play a Castlevania, not with the intent of clearing it, just to kind of wind down. I do think Belmont's Revenge is possible, but I'm not gonna try to squeeze two 1cc's into one evening. I know my limits. You know, I don't wanna fly too close to the sun and burn these beautiful wings that I've sprouted from my back so nobly. What do you think of my wings, by the way? Do you like how much span these wings cover? Gosh, I hope so. They're festive! Yes, 'tis the season! Mr. Taco, you understand. You understand. It's the season, it's pumpkins, it's autumn leaves, it's scare-em-ups, it's witches and cauldrons and skulls floating in every direction. It's All Hallows spooky time. Ooh, I love what you've done to the River Devil here. Oh, man. He's kind of shrugging. He's kind of going, not my problem, buddy. Which is what I would expect from a River Devil type obstacle. He is just chilling on one tile. Uh-oh. Is VideoTube detecting ghost? Yep, uh-oh. Hold on. Is that solving it? Let me also adjust and let me become green briefly. That should do it. And this should gaming. Ah. Movie. How did they get this footage of Dracula's castle? They're just that dedicated to the craft. Alright, you know the story. It's a tale as old as time. Dracula's here, causing a mess. And you know who I am. Do I even gotta say it? Should I be rocking an exclamation point today? No, no punctuation. No nonsense. Let's just get in there. We are going Grant mode. As is tradition. I've been learning Grant. Perhaps in a future year, I will be able to try Sypha or Alucard or, heaven forbid, Trevor alone. But for now, Grant is who I know, and Grant is who I trust. Grant is who I nust. Not a good sentence to have said, so I will refrain from ever saying it again. This is how we learn. This is what learning is all about. This is what practice leads to. Toodly-doo, toodly-doo. boop, 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 boop. Wow. Such a lovely looking game. Such a pretty looking game. A great sounding game. A game that's sounding pretty good. That's kill a vampire before I nest. See, you guys understand how to make good sentences. You guys understand the precision with which to deploy nust as a noun. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah. Hope everybody's not getting too scared on this holiday week. Hope everybody's Halloween is shaping up to be the appropriate amount of scary. Hope everybody's ready to see Dracula fucking die by my hand. But otherwise, I hope all is relatively normal and chill. Oh, fool that I am. Already dropping my water so holy, and pausing to itch my itchy face. What kind of an amateur is this? Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Well, it's fine. Because Axe is still pretty good for this guy. Is it? I don't know, I'm so practiced. It is going to be quite awesome how little we're using Trevor. He's gonna enjoy climbing up this clock tower and killing this particular guy as well. And he's also gonna help us kill the lesser demon, the Baphomet, the big red guy. But otherwise, he's taking a breather, and our hero, the true hero of this tale, is here to do all the heavy lifting. No. I mean, it is really shocking how, like, this level is fine, Clock Tower is fine, but because I'm so rant practiced on all the other levels as Trevor feel like I'm moving through molasses. No. Yay! One level down. One lovely little level down. He was really trying hard to follow me, but he's gonna have to try harder than that. Take me up the clock tower. Ba-ba-ba-ba. He is a bit of a stop motion guy. There's a few stop motion guys. I also get the same vibe from like the Oni with a hammer that we fight. Yeah, just a lot of good, yummy, healthy sounds for everybody to hear. Bum bum bum. Ba ba. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba ba. The doubler. Double axe. Axe for Trevor. Yay. 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 And hooray. We're gonna pay attention. One of these last climbing rooms is actually very easy to die on. The one with the Medusa heads. I gotta be mildly locked in for that room. But otherwise, I think we're taking it easy. Oh, also, I love to have my armrests at uneven lengths because I'm using my mouse with my right hand and doing nothing with my left. And then I forget, and then I'm like holding my controller at a tilted angle and going, I wonder why this controller feels so oddly uncomfortable. And then what I really love to do is adjust my armrests so that they're the same height. And then it's like, yeah. I've done it. I've achieved Zen Gamer Mastery. Wah, wah, wah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the room that can be a little bit mean. We won't fall asleep while we're playing this room. No! I think dying before the ghost ship level is enough for me to hit the reset button on a run. If I'm being honest with you, gamers. I need to save my lives as much as I can for the trials ahead. There are many, many more perilous deaths to come, you see. It is weirdly difficult. Going down as Grant, no problem. Going up as Belmont, also not that hard except for that one particular jump that I really do struggle with. Because Medusa Head is there as well. And just as a reminder, we're not going for a Deathless, necessarily. Sorry, Knife. I know what I'm about. Look, we're gonna have where we're going. We're gonna have knife aplenty. We're gonna have daggers for days. And axes to spare. Knife to Meet You, the knife store that's in the background of a BoJack Horseman episode. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the knife store in a Bob's Burgers opening gag. Absolutely. No. Trevor is so kind of nice. Trevor is 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 nice. Whoa! That guy fall down. I don't really need triple holy water. We're fine without the triple holy water, I suspect. Oh, there's lots of you. But I guess I do have this to throw. I love to forget that I have sub-weapons. I love to use my whip so much, what can I say? It's the Mega Man problem!
You can really hear the exhaust note of the car screaming through the night air.
Frog-type games, welcome in. I couldn't help but pick up a knife just now. And that's fine, probably, right? We can whip our way through. After all, we can really hear the exhaust note screaming through the night air. Can't you hear it? I certainly hear it. Hi, welcome in. We're going for it. We're doing it. I want to do it. It's gonna happen, okay? What a horrible night air for the exhaust notes cursing through the night air. Absolutely. Absolutely. You've said it. Oh, right. I completely just... I blanked and forgot that this was a screen that I actually had to interact with and wasn't an automatic, funny cutscene. Silly me. Yeah, you were posting about that in Keta's house. By which I mean Keta's Discord. How's Bloodlines? How's Bloodlines on the ceiling? It's bad on the ceiling. That's weird. Of all the Castlevania games, for whatever reason, I feel like Bloodlines belongs on the ceiling the most. Due to its many visual tricks that and special effects it likes to use to disorient you. You know? Wah, wah, wah. Ba 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 ba. Wait, hold on. You're telling me Gullible's on the ceiling? Shit. I can't have that. I'm gonna have to look into that once I'm not, once I'm not busy focused on my Extreme Gamers Challenge. Gullible's on the ceiling today. You'll project it Symphony of the Night upside down, only until you get to the inverted castle, at which point you'll project it onto the floor. Yeah? Okay, guys. It's this room. No jokes allowed. Serious time only. No more comedy. Nobody's allowed to be funny or do any funny business. A floor map. That's exactly right. Okay. I think we're in the clear. Fuse Hunter. Thank you for honking. Welcome in. Welcome to Grant's biggest day of all. Okay, we're not free yet. We remain locked in. No, 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 no. Don't be silly. Nothing could be scarier than a blue Dracula's castle. Okay. The worst is over. Let's free Dynasty from the spell of Dracula. Awesome. You know, thank you so much, Trevor. You've done so much, and we will need you on standby. What is a nightman? A miserable night of secrets. You know, something like that. Stand aside, Trevor. Grant, on the case. A handshake seals the deal. Dracula dies tonight. Trevor and Nust, together. At long last. Interesting that there's a skull at the bottom of this level, even though there isn't actually a boss fight. And then this shit, you can just, like, fall. You can just go like this. Oh! Yep, like that. And it's easy. The way down is significantly faster than the way up. I don't want to step on a scary gear. I'm much more comfortable on my lovely ceiling. Oh, but it still does feel weird to clamber a bit. It's fine. We'll make it. Okay, this is also a room in the falling down style. I think. Okay. It's not quite the fallingest, downingest room. Like, we don't want to fall down here. We have to go down the stairs. Ba-ba-ba. He's just such a clambering critter, this Grant. Nothing nusty about him. Don't let his name and his, occupation fool you. Apparently, Website Eve was saying that, there's like a, wouldn't it be fail and cringe if there was like a pirate or whatever here? That would be so bizarre. It's like, dude, it'd be awesome. He'd clamber around. I guess maybe he wouldn't be in like a thruple with you and Alucard or whatever, but I don't know. Every squad gotta have the Nusty. That is bizarre. They introduce a character named Greta from the village of Dynasty, and then they say it's not a Grant reference. Bizarre. Like, it's just very, and, like, I don't know. What I watched of, like, Seasons 1 and 2 were, like, fine, I guess. They could have invented Girl Grant. Could have been awesome. Dynastus. Instead, they were not brave. This is where Owl lives. Is a Rondo series coming? Well, here's hoping it's good and not bad. I remember the brief moment when people were trying to convince me that the Castlevania show was actually pretty good. And, like, it was fine. But, you know. I simply don't care enough about Castlevania to watch a show about it, you know? It just simply seems game. It seems like it's a video game to me. Gaming and gaming and gaming. Like what if they had done Dynasty right? Right? Like, what if they had, like, they introduced Dynasty and they have a tragic backstory and they're like, here's the origin of my iconic infinite dagger. And, you know, everybody goes, wow. The Netflix Castlevania show is slept on! Allowing sex-based term threesome. Deserved automod, absolutely, but I will allow it. Due to my open heart and my sweetie pie generosity. I think there could be meat on those bones. I'm not necessarily, you know, I don't want to just be like a hater for hater's sake, necessarily. But yeah, you're gonna have to prove to me that you're not hitting the series with the Voltronification beam, I guess. It's a good way of putting it, I suppose. The doubler. No! Oh, slick save, courtesy of Grant. Fuck yes. Trevor? Trevor doesn't come back from that. Trevor doesn't come back from that. Trevor can't come back from that. He doesn't know the first thing about clambering on a ledge. To Grant, he just shakes that shit off. Grant heroism. Yes, sir. The flex. There's another sprite in this animation cycle of him throwing the dagger that was also cracking me up in my practice runs. I'll demonstrate it once we reject Sypha. Shake our head. I can't believe I never actually noticed this in any of our other streams of this game. Tup, tup, tup our way onto the boat. This sprite, let me get a version that isn't... Is there a version that is perhaps flickering a bit less? This sprite is really giving loose, put on your fucking foot loose. Feet, foot, feet. Dance on your fucking feet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cut foot, feet. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Those were the lyrics. Dance on your fucking feet. Literally, most of his other sprites his legs are like apart because he's like stanced up, even when he's in the flex. But here, he's danced on his fucking feet.
A Chaos Emerald!
No tails. Not here. Chaos Emeralds can't help us here. Also, I don't know why sometimes Sammy seems to misalign my drop shadows. It's fine, though. It seems to fix itself more often than not. Someday I'll solve that riddle. No Obama cited. True. They're just really, really dropped. We really... Whoa! That was scary. That was kind of scary. Oh, bo, bo. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, in a way, maybe I already do have that. You never know. Maybe that's like a normal gacha, but it's like the silver, like super duper rare ultra version. You know? Oh, you got that particular Tails line with the drop shadows misaligned? That fetches a pretty penny on the aftermarket. Wah, 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 wah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love platforming. This genre of platforming makes me so nervous and sweaty as Richter or Sypha. But I was doing some palling around and testing other routes to see if there was any others I wanted to try or check out. Maybe next year. Friendo, you know Grant is here. A redeem where the subtitle is half one line, half another. That could be good. That could be good. But yeah, welcome to Grant's big day. He's gonna do it. Rest assured. Bow, ba, bow, ba, bow, ba, bow, bow. Do, do, do.
So that's why he wanted me to kill Sonic before.
That is why. That is exactly why. Alucard, no death. That's very brave. Although I do understand that Alucard is... If you can take advantage of Alucard's, invincibility frames of transformation, you can do something luxurious. You can live quite luxuriously. Okay. That's a part... Okay, hold on. We're not free yet. We're fine. We're fine. We're living. We're living. We're alive. It's so nice to just go no thanks. Grant gets to say so many no thank yous. It's really, really quite awesome. Grant just gets to chill. Grant doesn't have to play the game if he doesn't want to. Case in point, this particular boss fight as well. Not necessarily free. If they crowd me, then I might be in a bit of trouble. Ooh, yeah, this sucks. No, my Deathless. It's okay. You haven't cursed me with my arrival. You haven't cursed me with your arrival. You've blessed me, if in fact. Getting that death out of the way, now I don't have to be like, oh, the deathless. Whoa, we're deathless. I'm already going to be nervous enough going into the final stretch of the game, you know? I don't need to worry about turning this run into some kind of magical miracle. Into some kind of lyrical miracle. I don't like having died here, though. This is not a fight I often die to, so it's not ideal, but, you know, not the end of the world. Once we get past Mummies, then it's this man again. Give it up for the hammer. Bye-bye. I do believe the baseball game ended. The thing is, another baseball game also begins, so... you know, good luck to all the ballmen of that realm. Go Jays, I suppose. They weren't kidding. That ball game do take me out. Just pausing for a sip. Just taking a humble sip. Sippy sip. Take a sippy sip. Yeah, it apparently was still going... Like, it doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem like they should be allowed to keep playing. But they gotta. I suppose they must. The power of baseball. Rule 1 of baseball, you gotta. Even if you don't wanna, you gotta. Ah, I was hoping he would despawn himself. An hour and 20 minutes? Well, they're probably plenty rested. I'm sure everybody's gonna be in tip-top shape. It's the World Series after all, not... the hometown... homecoming series. Sorry, this is where the nerves start to set in the run, so if I become less funny and interesting and more interested in making noises, that's why. They should have done that. That would have been cool. It is already very cool that they get at bat, walk up to bat songs. That is perhaps one of the coolest and funniest things about baseball. Hearing everybody, like I imagine it's mostly like, you know, top 40 type stuff. Like, it's probably nothing too exciting. It does remind me of that post of the TikTok that's like, oh, you're listening to the craziest, sickest, most twisted radio station in New York. And it goes on for like a minute, and it's like a million sound effects. And then it's just the intro to Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Your walk-up theme taps. That's quite... That's... Are you preemptively mourning the ball? Is that what it is? The fallen ball that you'll kill with your strike? position are the Castlevania 3 protagonists playing in the field? Grant, you would assume, is the shortstop. Due to his blistering speed and electrifying jump. Well, Grant is climbing up center field to rob a dinger for sure. That is true. That is another possibility. I guess Alucard might struggle in the field due to the lack of shade. Alright. Mr. Man. Oh, he's the freaking bat! True! Yeah! Yeah! Awesome. Awesome and so cool of Grant. It's the freaking bat! Goons when they watch a baseball game. Okay, this is the level I might remember the least of off the top of my head. I think this might have like a pretty significant Grant type skip in it. Perhaps. Whoa. Ooh, the delightful doubler. Yeah, the thing about this game is it is long. One of the features of this game is its immense length and its many branching paths. This does mean it's easy to kind of have your sense of security lulled, and then take an easy and tragically quite avoidable death. No, didn't we establish... Damn it, didn't we establish the other day that it was Simon who's getting indicted for gambling? Grant, if anything, is running the ring. Cool way to collect meat from wall. Grit's kind of cool. I don't mind saying it. I wish there was a cooler way to collect this meat from a wall. Ah, gosh. Okay. That was almost a very avoidable death. This is the sneaky part that sucks. Yeah. He's making a mint off of Simon. I couldn't believe I avoided that bird, to be honest. That was my life flashed before my eyes. I wish there was a way to detect all the geeks and carnivores in the crowd. If only. If only. For now, the carnivores just gotta live in the shadows, I guess. Oh, nope, we're smart. We're smart, we're smart, we're smart, we're smart. Are we? I don't know. Okay, we're fine. We're actually really smart. And we have it together. We're fine. We're normal. And we got an extra life for being so smart. High intelligence play detected. Bestowing extra life routine. Oh, the castle! You guys heard of this place? Okay, we're in it, we're in it, we're in it, we're in it. This is where the trials begin. 4 left. 4 left. Now, some might say I should immediately jump onto those platforms. No, no. Perhaps it's best to wait for the platforms to be in a more pleasing... Ooh, it's fine. Then these guys. These are the flea men. These are the freaking flea men. These are simply the flea men, and they are so scary. I'm a little scared of the flea men, but I'm not that scared of them. They are so small and jumpy and hard to predict and then kill. Okay. Oh, and then room built for Grant. Room made for Grant. Yes, sir. Trevor, we need you to make sure that these platforms spawn in. Yerky. Take your key for coming in. Like that jump feels sickening to do. I'm not gonna mince words. We're letting Grant breathe a little bit here. If we don't let Grant breathe, he'll wither away inside of... Oh, sorry, Trevor. This is Trevor. Customize your dad, Matango! We are going for it. You know what it is, the 1cc. And it's still live, if you can believe it. Hey. Okay. I gotta remember to stay awake for this one, because you do the first 2 and it's like, oh, it's not so bad. If anything, it's arguably easier than the first time we had to fight them in double form, because we have this safe spot up here. Easy every time. Trevor, you may not kill Dracula, but I know you can do a thing or two about this freaking guy. Well, that was a little silly of me, I'll admit. Die, 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 die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody say great work, Trevor. We will not see him ever again in this run, if all goes well. If all goes well, pray for me, because here comes death. Very 19 Trevor. It's kind of a gamer move. The kind of move that gamers are accustomed to making. This level itself, not so bad. I'm pleasantly surprised at how much better I've gotten at death with Grant. So it's we got 4 lives going into these last 3 levels. And there's a 1-up at some point in here. Not in this level, but the next level, I think. It's all happening. It's all happening so much. I can hardly contain my excitement. I might as well grab this meat over here. Yum. That's one yummy meat. Yummy meat. A treat for Grant. Oh, hey there. Wah 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 wah. Grant is awesome. Grant is awesome. Cool is Granton. He's so cool. Oh fuck, a slime. That slime really did actually surprise me. For whatever reason, I was not anticipating that slime. Okay. Alright. Just limbering up for that awesome fight that's going to be so normal. The fight that goes well every time. Vampire killer, it's vampire killer. He kills a vampire. Okay. Heard of this guy? A big advantage I figured out is that you can actually kill the sides as they're like spawning in when they're in that blinking state. For whatever reason, I always assumed that they were invulnerable then, but they are not. They are quite killable. Wah! Oh, too greedy. Okay, just do phase 2 without getting hit once. Easy. Famously no problem. I'll thank you in a minute. Ah! Thank you, Ryo9, for the follow. What a moment to follow. That was fucking hairy. That had a couple of moments of real nastiness. Let's do it. You and me, Grant. Wah wah wah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Grant Denicey! Absolutely undeniable. Facts are true. Grant da Sweetie. Are any of these treats? Oh, okay, there's... I'm actually gonna pause and take a drink, collect my thoughts. There's a few nasty rooms in this one. There's one climb of collapsing that isn't so bad. There's a one-up in there, and Grant kind of also has some privilege there. There's a Medusa bridge at the end, which is tricky and finicky. Gotta resist the urge to jump. And when you're Grant, all you want to do is jump. But the big killer is the stairs of Bone Pillar and Winged Guards. I think first we do the collapsing adventure. Maybe? Oh, yes, no, there's... Is it spikes and then collapsing adventure? Or is it spikes into Bone Pillar climb? It might be Bone Pillar climb. The big killer is the vampire's pillar. That's certainly true. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ooh, okay, we're fine. Getting hit on the stairs is better than getting hit off the stairs. You know what they say. Survive. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Out-axe the axe armor. Who do you think taught you how to throw an axe in the first place? It's me, Grant. I sound like this, I guess. I hope that guy isn't known for impaling. That would be scary. Hello. One up. Take all the ones we can get. It ain't over till it's over. I'm not counting him up. Skeletons are often falling. It's normal for them. Oh wait, is this one of those ones where they spawn instantly? There's some spots where you can see the platform, but then a foe still spawns and jump scares you. Okay. This is a room where we just enter the door. We don't have to fuck with that axe armor, we just leave. This is a spot where Grant can do a fun little skippy, but these birds and this merman do not necessarily make it free, so we do have to be careful. No! On the right side of that one screen room, there's meat. Okay, noted. We are in trouble. We are lacking in famous meat. And I know that there's like a cheese strat that can be done. Maybe it's worth it. Let's try it. Yes, sir. Loose. Foot loose. Dance on your fucking foot loose. Feet. Foot feet. Grant's on his fucking feet. Oh, we got... How many lives now? 6 lives? Whew, okay. This is all normal. This is all the stuff of normalcy. Main first obstacle in this level is not jumping to...
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible
You
yet.
know, Tails, fair enough. I'll stay focused, and you focus on testing that power supply, okay? We'll both stick to what we're good at. Yeah, Tails built this for Dracula. Or Tails didn't build it for Dracula, but Dracula did commandeer it, I guess. No. I did say Nuck You. This is where the famous incident of Nuck You happened. Where I did say Nuck You. I can't deny it. It's harsh words. But I did say it. And I can't deny that they were spoken. Oh, lovely bat avoiding me. Silly. Hi, Blob. I know, you've been here. I said hi when you were here. You famously turned Grant around and gave him the ability to spin. And the ability to consider. That's exactly right. Bo, bo, ba, 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 ba. Pendulum Peril. I guess cv3 Medusas. Ninja Gaiden birds remain difficult for me to deal with. Medusas are at least predictable. Does Tails have PTSD? I mean, that's likely. Who told you that, though? Was this Eggman trying to treat you like Knuckles and spreading lies? Ooh, I heard that Tails has PTSD now. Careful not to startle him too much. Yeah, I think I died once. I think I had one death. And it was a shockingly avoidable death compared to, like it was a death in, like, the mummies in the ghost ship. A spot I usually never die in. Now listen, plenty of time for Drac to kill us, still. But we do have 6 lives.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. I guess if they could be talking about the comics, they could be talking about Frontiers, they could literally be talking about anything. Tails could have PTSD and I wouldn't be able to refute it. I might be about to win. I might be winning. This might be the winner's moment. Guys, we can't get ahead of ourselves. Dracula isn't dead yet. great time to pause and sip. In fact, dot level, I'm not doing a lot of whipping ass, due to the fact that I'm not using a lot of Trevor in this run. Just a little gamer humor. I love this sprite. I love how his 5 faces are sitting there like fucking like as if the JPEGs of his faces are loading in. Really good, really cool. Gamers know. Oh, turn around, silly. 25 axes left to rock this town for all it's worth. Thankfully, this is pretty chill, although the bottomless pits are still a threat. I really do feel like with Grant, the first phase is the toughest. No rush. We're in no rush, gamers. He does have the ability to leave those smaller flames, and it is so important. Just one death, gamers. That's all we need. That's 1 CC. And remember, trust no one, not even yourself. GG. It was shockingly close to deathless, right? A single death. Ugh. I'm thrilled. I'm delighted. That's a silver. That's a silver. If it were completely deathless, it would have been gold. But avoiding a game over is still a silver, and silver was the goal.
Wow, incredible.
Holy shit! Hello? Frog-type Games gifting out 10 subscriptions. Thank you so much for the generosity. Wow, thank you for celebrating my epic gaming victory. I've never won more. Ugh. Enjoy your subs, enjoy your emotes. New emotes on the way, by the way. Commissioned some emotes recently, and I'm happy with how they're turning out. Look forward to more images of me. Be sure to post your Grant Dynasties all over town to celebrate his legacy. Ugh!
Get close to the barrel and press the action button to get in.
Tikal, I couldn't have said it better myself. When do you use an action button to get in a barrel in Sonic Adventure? Huh? Wait a second. What barrel is she referring to? Huh? I feel like using the action button to interact with stuff is like a Sonic Adventure 2 bit, more than a Sonic Adventure 1 bit. Dubious, hello! Donkey Kong stage, of course. Oh, Amy can hide in barrels for stealth. Amy can do Wind Waker stealth of barrel. Yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Just as Customize Your Dad says, when Amy Rose goes to the Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good that it's good that Amy can hide in a barrel. You're welcome very much for playing. That doesn't feel real. That I'm still like I don't know, I'm still coming down from the exhilaration of having actually pulled that off. There were many places where that could have fallen apart. But at no point did it fall apart. It was simply a clean run all the way through. Well, I'm pleased as punch about that. The temptation might be to go for a second 1cc, but I'm not going to succumb to that temptation. I came here for this silver medal. I got it. No need for any further silver medal, in my opinion. A CV1 Drac run back also was on the table, but then I got nervous about getting pissed off at Dracula again. I think instead I would like to not beat, but play Super Castlevania 4. Okay? Again, not beating it. That is another long-ass game. And it's also a game that's full of hard-ass bullshit. The Kenster, welcome in. We just got the 1cc on Akumajo Densetsu. And now we're going to wind down with some Super Castlevania 4, which I'll update here. But I am going to take a break first. Get up, stretch, send you to melon bread, grab a snack, hydrate. You know the deal, you know the drill. Good opportunity to take a deep breath by following melon bread's exact form. Of course, when melon bread breathes in, you breathe in. When melon bread breathes out, you breathe out. It's simple. Watch. We got two 1cc's. I did get that Haunted Castle Revisited 1cc the other day. 2 1cc's and 1 red stamp. I think for a first year participation in such a challenge of CLASSICVANIA, I think I've done pretty well for myself. I'm very happy with it. And the nice thing about Castlevania games is you can just play them whenever you want. You aren't obligated to play them for the dot level challenge. But it is fun to play them for the challenge. And it's fun to play them outside of the challenge as well. They're just fun video games to play, don't you think? This game... I was always surprised to learn that this one's particularly polarizing. Oh, they do cease to exist when it isn't October. It's hard to believe. But I think that you're right, actually. This is probably the only game I have experience with as a youngin'. And even then, it was like playing it at a friend's house. I had a Genesis growing up. And I did have a friend who had this on the SNES, and so we did get to play it eventually, but we were also too young to get very far. Still, I was like, whoa, cool. Cool whip on this guy. Turns out this is one of the more polarizing ones, as I understand, due to its length and its propensity for bullshit, I think. And it's kind of got like this sluggish, slimy feeling to it. I don't know. It's a SNES launch title, and it very much feels that way, I think, right? That's kind of the vibe. The launch title-ness of this is a charm point to me, though. I love how just feeling their way around the SNES they are in this game. That said, I haven't actually played it all the way through myself in a long time. And I certainly won't be getting through it all the way tonight, because again, it's a long game and it's hard as hell as well. I'll basically go until I'm sleepy and sick of it, which might be fast, which might be slow. Bro, Simon Belmont is being called upon. That is a heartbeat that you can, like, feel at the back of your throat. This is the power of the Super Family computer. The Super Castle makes you sleepy. Scene 4. I don't know. What do you think about Super Castlevania 4? Love it? Hate it? Sick of it? Hate it? Indifferent towards it? One thing I really do like about it is its soundtrack. I think it does have a very, like, atmospheric and also a little bit noodly, in a funny way, soundtrack. It has like, there's some tracks on this game where it's just like, they're just running across the keyboard, it feels like. And then there's also this song, which everybody loves. Oh, and of course, 8-way whip. His whip traveled the whole screen and solved every problem. This is kind of this is another big sticking point of this game, is the 8-way whip. Oh! We can do a little bit of Musashi walking. We do have air control as well. We learned a thing or two from our friend Grant, it seems. It is undeniably cool as fuck when he does the duck walk. It's cool as duck when he does the fuck walk. The first game that Taro Kudo worked on, he was the sound guy. The sounds in this game can't be denied. Try and deny him. I dare ya. Oh yeah! That's another oddball because we have to whip up. Now sub-weapon is a button. That's gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, I think it's tough also. It does, you know, these days the contemporary... Its contemporary would have been like Rondo and Bloodlines. And I think those games generally seem a lot more well put together than this one. Still, there is this Dark Souls guy who tries to bonk you off the ramparts. And the awesome sound of grappling hooks. Damn, so he's prolific. I don't know, this was coming up in conversation. I think I was watching Adam play Haunted Castle and other Castlevania's type hits. And cv4 came up, and I said, and it was a spirited conversation, and it made me go, I want to play that game. And so here we are. Yeah, I do unfortunately have to be a basic barrel of laughs. And say Symphony of the Night is kind of an all-timer for me. Just a luxurious game. Toe to tip. Oh, these horse heads are kind of killing me very badly. Which is not what you want. Oh, this also does the cv3 thing of calling levels blocks. Skeleton horse in the background. He is just chilling. Taking it easy. I will say that using the actually using the 8-way whip is quite difficult. It feels difficult anyway. Perhaps once I become a whipping master, it will be second nature. And plus, it is funny to dangle the whippy around. The fake out. Cool shape of whip. Oh, we've got quite a journey ahead of us, though, don't we, Simon? Through the damn swamp and down the damn river. Rolling diagonally, what will those absolute balloons at Konami think of next? Oh, these guys are awesome. The animal. Oh, you do love to see an active speedrunning community. I was looking at this, like, background, like, green on the left, thinking, like, oh, maybe we can jump up there and get a treat. No, I think that's meant to be, like, the castle? Or a castle in the background. And not a tiny house. There are 3 GBA-Vanias, right? Aria of Sorrow is, like, probably on par with Symphony of the Night, maybe? Depending on your preference. Aria of Sorrow is, like, really, really good. Circle of the Moon we played last year, actually. Remember Circle of the Moon Member? I actually didn't actually beat Dracula in that one, but that's fine. And then there's a second one that I forget. Circle of the Moon is fine, except that the card system is way too stingy with the drops. But there's stuff to like about it. Harmony of Dissonance, of course. Oh, is Harmony of Dissonance the one where you are decorating? I mean, Rondo pretty good. We didn't play any Rondo at all this time around. There's always next year, or any other time I'd be like busting it out and seeing what Rondo's all about. I mean, nothing wrong with the Game Boy Advance. We're Game Boy Advance appreciators in this house. I guess it makes sense. I mean, I guess that doesn't really surprise me because, ma'am, killed. Destroyed, defeated. Like, think about how different the US and the Japanese versions of Castlevania 3 were. I imagine the gulf isn't as wide for something like Castlevania 4, but it's probably still pretty wide. Although I do wonder what the differences are. Website Eve, you know Drac is back. You thought your Super Nintendo was safe from Dracula? Nuh-uh. Get real. He's here. Hi, hope you're doing alright. I got the 1cc! I got the 1cc of Castlevania 3 Japanese version with Grant. I did it. Wahoo! By the way, I'm gonna be one of those people who is gonna make getting a 1cc in Dracula 3 my personality, my whole personality. I'll be bringing it up at parties like, oh, this 1cc. Oh, it's not such a big deal. Dracula's Chodner interview also made me crack up in the middle of trying to get that joke out. I think this was described during the debate as a very the most DOS-coded Castlevania game, and I kind of believe it. It's giving a DOS for sure. No. These guys are awesome. What if a man became two smaller men? Would that be very scary or what? Ah! There's certainly a genre of men. I'm not letting go of triple crosses. You ain't making me let go of triple crosses anytime soon. Oh, I see. It's a collapsing bridge. I should have known. I should have intuited. Good piano sound. First appearance of those funny weeds. Yeah, I will say, in this game's, not defense, and against this game, only Simon. No Grant to be found. Forget about a funny wizard or a funny Alucard. It's all Simon. And yeah, if this game had clambering, Grant's theme. Now that I gotta hear. And there's no beautiful Bishonen spear wielder. I had to stop myself from pronouncing it Bishonen again. But I did. Cause I'm a professional. This fucking song. Yes, outtake. They don't even have a girl who throw bird in this one. That is... that is absolutely undeniable. It's only Simon. Which is true about many of the Castlevanias. I guess of the Castlevanias we played, the only one that allowed you to choose your character was cv3. A single stick of meat for me. Oh, dagger. Dag nabbit. I lost my cross. I lost my triple crosses when I died, so... But I still had another cross. I mean, look, a dagger better than nothing. We're just playing for fun. We're not going for a 1cc. We're just playing as much Castlevania Super 64 4 of them as I can stomach. Flute solo. Jazz flute solo. And like the way the bass in the song, like, you can feel it like slapping against the boards. It's like, it's very, very sonically interesting. Even if I think the composition is a little noodly. Is there coming back from this? I don't think so, is there? I think we have jumps that are unmakeable. I think we have to leave. I'm gonna assume we're going to leave and then come back. Ooh. Okay, don't stop. Don't stop. Excuse me. Pardon me. That was just the sound of me falling. Wahoo! Okay, this seems like a risky strategy. Seems like a strategy I should not stick to. And I won't. Oh, he dropped lots of hearts. Would have been quite the prize. Oh! Those guys had me absolutely cornered. Neat. Those birds are worse than bats. Yeah, even in Castlevania, birds are scarier than bats. We pause and we take a sip. With birds like these, who needs bats? Truer words never spoken. Alright, let's see what this guy is all about. This beast. Ooh. He's got that Wolf Team wiggle. You know he's got that Wolf Team wiggle, and that's why we love him. We love to wiggle. We're all about the wiggle. It's a wiggler's world. They fleshified the bone dragons. They did. That's true. Should they have done this? Maybe this is why we need to kill them. The skull's looking at us. Judging us, surveilling us. It is not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. Bone Dragon quote. It's a Whipper's world and we are just wiggling in it. That must not be forgotten. Oh, this guy is awesome! He's gonna get me. Nah, he didn't get me. Fascinating jumping puzzle. The skull's looking at us is awesome. There's fun to be had. You can all appreciate a nice skull. Okay, okay, we survived. I mean, life stuck in a wall in the mausoleum crypt can't be the most exciting life. So Simon comes through where it's like, oh, something's going down. Fuck. Look at this guy. Look at the meat on those bones, you know? Those jumps off of that are kind of shockingly demanding. Hey, Let's give these spinny. Let's see what ROM hack Steve can do with these spinny platforms. Got it, boss. Fucked up and bastardly, just like you asked. Oh, fuck, it's a skull! The skull! Ah! No, not the skull! Dude, whenever I hit the skull, he drops his giant almonds on me. Is that a good omen? What does that tarot card reading mean? Okay, the almonds can be defeated. And avoided. Cool guy. Landshark, hello. It's Super Castlevania 3. 4, I mean. Sorry. Imagine a Super Castlevania 3. Can you even think of something so scary? And then this awesome room. Ah! I don't know if I agree with that one. We'll let it continue, Rock. You can't deny the the super quality of this one. Yeah, the big yucky tongue is so scary when it happens. When the skull appears. It's icky and gross and oh yuck. Don't even think about showing me a skull. I'm dreading the big sticky outy tongue and the almonds it'll drop from the sky. Ugh, perish the thought. Perish the thought. Did you know that you go upstairs sometimes by not pressing up, but rather pressing left? They were really trying to reinvent Castlevania, you know? They were really trying to give it a fresh, new, shiny coat of paint, you know? Or the drummer's getting scared. Oh, these skeletons, I tell ya. Nothing scarier. The only thing scarier than a big skull is when the room rotates. I gotta remember to pick up the axe from down here. Axe help for skull. Ooh. Ooh. I forgot to make my jump. There's such an I'm gonna get you energy. That is exactly what I love about the skeleton thing from that ceiling there. Ah! Look out, Simon! Ah! One too many whips. Let's go. Whipper's Delight. Been spending most our days living in a whipper's paradise. I don't know why I think this is like, we don't have to swing here. It feels right to swing, but really the move is just hold perfectly still. Which is just really funny. Hey, huh? Or am I a fool? Oh, I'm a fool. I see, I'm a fool. I remember. This is not a room about jumping to the left. This is a room about surviving the onslaught here and then continuing to rotate. A funny trick. Very unintuitive. The left looks so jumpable. They should, like, reveal spikes once you make that jump. Like, aha, I gotcha. Instead of just being like, huh? Super Castlevania 4 devs, take note. Maybe in the next patch. Okay, wait. Oh no, here comes my rescue. My knight in shining armor. Oh, fuck yeah, the tube! What's better than this? Guys in a tube. Oh, the Super Nintendo can barely handle the sheer power of tube! I will say, as much as, look, obviously we all love Grant here. It is nice to know I don't have to worry about how long I'm holding the button. I hold the button, and I'm in the air for a fixed amount of time. Okay. And now it's time for blocks puzzle. It's time for Spring Yard Zone. Look. The Super Famicom, the tube is making your Super Family computer choke and cough. But isn't it worth it to get to see a tube? I don't actually know what the solution here is. I'm assuming our goal is uppy. Upways. Although this does seem like it might be a devious trick or a trap that'll kill me. Unless I'm simply nice with it. No, just kidding. This is also a room of devious devilry. Yeah, Castlevania. Once Dracula's Castle unlocked mode 666, that made the way for mode 7 and its various stunning technological improvements. Wah! Dracula sees these rooms appear and he's like, yes! Just like I drew it up. Excellent. He'll never solve my blocks room. If he survives the Tube of Terror, that is. Ha 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 ha. What's up this way? Solve my blocks maze, Belmont. Bleh. I guess the castle is a creature of chaos. Maybe this is like a manifestation of that, of its chaotic nature. This is backwards. Oh, this is a freaking loopy. It's a loopy, isn't it? They're looping my ass. On block 4 of 4-4 of Castlevania 4. But then what's the solution to getting unlooped? Block. Belmont block. You know? Block. Blah, 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 blah. Belmont block. Blah, 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 blah. And then this... Oh no, this is new. The purple spikes. The purple spike academy. This is the wrong room.
But something about it is familiar.
Yeah, you know, I can't help but feel like I've been in this room before. Can't put my finger on it. Yeah. Hey, play the gacha in a way that allows you to have the cleanest conscience possible. That's what I say. If it worked, it'd be so cool, but it's like a 1 in a lot. It's not likely. Anytime the gacha happens to line up with anything even remotely happening on screen, it's a beautiful miracle. I do my best to try and make it work on the spot, but of course. Okay. Room of Purple. Oh fuck! The blocks are moving so fast now! Bet the Sega Genesis couldn't make blocks this fast. It probably could. It probably could pretty easily. Blocks processing. Okay, I'm on 0 lives. I'm a little nervous. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, it's the golem! This guy is awesome! Flashing screen apologies, by the way. What if there was a guy? Ah! Ah! Oh! Yoda? Yoda, I got a 1C. I don't know if Yoda's coming through on the mic. Maybe, maybe not. But Yoda's yelling. Can that guy be beaten? I think now that I understand the entire level, it's no problem. Gosh, 2 bosses in this level though. It's such a hefty meal of a game, isn't it? Oh, Yoda on the desk. Hello. Hi. Hi. Tell the world. Say it to everybody. Yoda's bumping the microphone around. Desk Yoda, it's true. Hazardous. What if he presses the stop streaming key? Oh, he opened up my start menu. Somehow. It's fine, it closed somehow. We're gonna pause instead of running out the entire timer petting Yoda. Yeah? Hello. He loves to rub his whole entire face on the mic stand's joint. You know, the bendy bit. This also causes the mic to instantly move away from where my mouth is, so I have to play catch up. This is the stream now. I'm just going to silently describe to you the act of petting Yoda, and you are going to be grateful for it. Oh, Yoda is distracted. Yoda's investigating. His butt is still in the way of most of my screen. Oh, he's eyeing the keyboard. Okay. Back to business. Yeah, he's bumping. He's rubbing the mic once again. Oh, is it lap time? Is lap real? Could it be? He's pondering it. He's thinking about it. Oh? Yeah. You said it, man. Yoda. I held up the controller and then started rubbing his face on that as well. The mic is much farther away now than it was. I'm gonna bring it back, see what happens. I do worry about him. What if he thinks it's a toy, and what if he try to bite it and kill it? This mic stand. I don't think it'll get that far. Oh, he just hit a button on the controller. He did not unpause it. He pressed like the left trigger while it was paused, so not that bad. Okay, Yoda's mood is souring. He's becoming morose. Pissed off that I'm holding the controller and not him. I'll pet him and make him nicey again. Dude, he is chillin'. Normally when I'm streaming, he usually does not chill this to this degree. The furred gamer. The gamer of all furry fuzzies. Big yawn. Back to it. I cannot stress enough how much he is just rubbing his face on the bendy part of the mic stand. He's now hopped off, and he's off to greener pastures, I suppose. Time flies when Yoda is present in your life. Oh, he's scratching up the couch now. That's fine. The couch is not long for this world anyway. Yoda's reward for my 1 cc of cv3. Xander Martin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's just a little Super Castlevania 4 for you. Oh, I forgot to get the axe, which I need. I guess I don't need it. I guess I might die. Thank you. I will need it. I got a 1 cc in Castlevania 3 earlier this stream, so I don't think I will have the patience to get through all of cv4 because it's a long one. It's a biggie, you know. Already this level is like, ooh, wow. And it's only like level 4. There's like I don't know, 12, 13 levels in this bad boy. Just doing a little wind down after the thrilling victory of Granted the Nusty. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. That's my own fault. There's a lot of levels. They filled a whole lot of levels into this one. Castlevania's biggest adventure yet. On your living room TV screen. It's a good soundtrack. It is a lovely soundtrack, I cannot deny it. Bo 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 bo. No! Once again! How come? Anybody knows this? Do. Boo 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 boo. This song returns in Circle of the Moon, eh? Huh. That's a fun callback. Then I slotted in the Castlevania 4 cartridge the old man gave me. The first few levels were pretty standard, but then I started seeing levels I didn't remember. They weren't spooky or fucked up or anything, there was just a lot of them. I dismissed it as a bug and kept playing for another 100 levels. That sounds scary. I think that old man ripped you off. We do love the duck walk. The duck walk is critical. Nothing but good things to say about my friend the duck walk. Cool, huh? Just like our hero, just like our heroes Joe Musashi and Dr. Ferdinand Social. Solve my rotating room. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't want to put you on blast. You know, no disrespect to beloved Chad or Customize Your Dad, but I would definitely call that a unsubtle. Yeah, you didn't add the romance and the symbolism. And the themes. Yeah, this game is so... Oh, we can do this on the SNES? It's so fucking... It's absolutely so freaking, like, SNES launch title. Like, oh, we can do this! My goodness. What a miracle. And we can do this! We can make a tube! Yes, indeed. The future is now. We can't just not use all these tricks. What do you, like, of course. Like, they really, I think that, it's a big part of why I think this game is polarizing, because it's so funny tricks. It's also very long and very difficult. Like, it's very show-offy, and not always in a way that feels natural. In a way that feels very launch title SNES. Okay, Block's funny. Who's ready for Block's funny? I'm laughing already. Yeah, like, they really were trying to reinvent, I mean, I shouldn't speak for the devs, but it feels like they were really trying hard to, like, reinvent and put a fresh coat of paint on Castlevania, you know? They wanted this to be Super, and they wanted it to be 4. And by gum, it is undeniably Super and 4. It's gotta be the 4th Castlevania of all time. That might not even be true, actually, but it's certainly the most 4. It's as 4 as you can be. Go, 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 go. Alright, we love to live. Bow, ba, bow, 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 ba, bow, bow. We're living, we're eating meat, we're healthy, we're thriving, we're in our lane, we're moisturized, etc. Forced WrestleMania's 4th Castlevania. Yeah, that's what it is. Weirdly delayed axe hit there, but that's fine. I fucking die. CV Chronicles is another interesting one. Not a game I was aware existed before this funny CLASSICVANIA challenge came about. Let's just admire his diagonally whipping down in midair frames. Ooh, badass. It feels like it might be possible to not have to go through the whole damn loopy. If I just go over here. Yeah, like this. The loop is a trick. We don't have to go through the whole loop. We can just fall down here and it's easy. Oh, and an extra life! Well timed. Something kind of awesome about like going upstairs backwards. What an iconoclast this guy is. Now, I wish I had a sub-weapon. Yeah, it's very interesting because it's like they take place in the same setting, but they're so, I don't know, they're so heavily doing their own thing, right? I also like that this is our second boss in a row of shit falling on you from the ceiling. Zerolek, hello! Can you believe it? We did get a 1cc of cv3. They said it couldn't be done. They said Grant could never do it. And now we're just playing cv3 for fun. I mean, speaking of speaking of showing off the effects of the powerful Mode 7. I don't think I would have made it if it hadn't been for your belief in me and Grant Dynasty. So thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Or at least a normal night. Hey, we finally beat that fucking skeleton level. Can you believe it? This game is very... We've been talking about it. We've been giving it... the business. It's so tech demo-y, and to me it's a charm point. To others it's not so much. I am extremely charmed by just how tech demo. Look at this foreground, guys. Couldn't do that on the Nintendo. Look at this dangly whip. The Nintendo could never. Dramatic timpani, by the way. Oh, dun 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 dun. Guys, remember the harpies that had big fluffy thighs in Haunted Castle Revisited? Just thinking about her. Everything I saw reminded me of her. Yeah, that's right. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, the webby skeleton caves. Oh, dreadful. Power of layers. In Dracula's lair. Ooh. Oh. Who is this a statue of? Any chance we could free a wizard from these statues? In we go. Oh, no boss in that level. Odd. That does feel very, very odd. Yeah. Oh, this is a song that I really like. Some of the tracks on this game are a little noodly for my taste. I think this one really works. It has like a very over-the-top gothic feel that I think goes kind of crazy. Extremely melodramatic piece. Like, this is some Dracula-ass Dracula music. Dracula's playing this shit. Yeah, I don't think this game. I think this game probably doesn't hold a candle to Bloodlines or Rondo, but I think it's worth. It does its own thing in a worthwhile way. God, remember the joke of the organist at the end of Lucien's Quest, everybody? That was so awesome. I was not paying attention, and I just walked off the edge. Classic rookie mistake of the Vampire Hunter. I don't think I realized that this was, you know, the other chatter had mentioned that this was a remake, like a sort of a remake of 1. I didn't realize that it was literally just called Akumajo Dracula in Japan. Like, as if, like, this is... It is Simon, right? So it makes sense. Like, it's a retelling of the same tale. But it just does such a different things, right? I mean, true, but I don't know. It sets a mood. It sets the stage. It builds anticipation. Then, when Dracula Killer hits, it hits all the harder, right? I'm assuming you're telling me that Dracula Killer, Vampire Killer is, like, is coming. Now, this is the type of shit that's silly. And thank God my boy has air control! That was a foolish jump. I'll be the first to admit it. I'll be the very first to admit that that jump was foolish. Okay. Alright. I've had my fun. I got my 1cc of the other game. Of Castlevania 3. I think I'm going to call it there. I think I've had my my fill of Castlevania for the month. And so it's time to wrap this bad boy up. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody for chilling with little old me. Dracula's Castle must wait for the future. That's true. Yeah, I think that it is like an experimental one, isn't it? Oh, I'm always happy to accompany a lasagna. I'll send y'all over to Fire Mountain, who just went live and is going to be playing the end of Phantasy Star. If you're a fan of 8-bit RPGs, stick around. And if you're a fan of cool girls in space, also stick around, because that's what Fire Mountain is. What else is happening? Thanks again to everybody the new follows, the Frog type games for the gifted subs. Friday, Halloween. We will play Yume Nikki for Halloween. Halloween's such a scary day, but I don't want to get scared. I just want to take a nap, okay? So in Yume Nikki, we'll take a nap, and nothing bad will happen, and it'll be normal, okay? You're welcome for streaming. Thanks for hanging out. And have yourself a good rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday, and I'll see you around, I'm sure. And sweet dreams, okay? Have a lovely dream. Have a lovely scream. And good night. Bye-bye. And remember to celebrate Grant Dynasty's heroism. He's the greatest hero of them all. He's the nastiest hero of them all. He can do it. And he did do it. Ha ha ha! Alright. Good night, everybody. Bye.
And also messing with the kitty cat.